Hello students, today I'm going to show you this inexpensive, not cheap, inexpensive spectrum analyzer. This is a very popular device among radio enthusiasts. This is an amateur device, but it has many functionalities that I'm sure you will find very useful. Okay, it has a USB cable to use with the companion app. It has some buttons, power buttons, cursor. It has a stylus. No, not here. Where is it? Oh, I lost it. I'm going to use this because it has a resistive touch screen. Well, how do you use this? Well, you have to plug an antenna and then you have to choose your desired frequencies. For example, if you were to analyze broadcast FM signals, you would have to go to frequency and then pick the range. Start 88 megahertz. Stop 108 megahertz. And this is the broadcast FM. Okay, I have very bad signal here, but you can see here a radio channel. I cannot do the modulation on this device because that would need some software related. This thing has an audio jack here, which I find mysterious, but I have not been able to demodulate the radio signals. So I could zoom in the signal if I chose a different, for example, stop frequency. So let me choose 95 megahertz. So you can see that the signal, this small mountain, has become wider. And well, I'm going to show you now several other services that you will find in the radio spectrum. For example, TETRA system. TETRA is a police and emergency service system. You may find some carriers in 395 megahertz. So I'm going to try to put it here. So I'm going to choose the sender frequency, 395 megahertz. There it is, beautiful signal. I'm going to choose a different span. What is the span? The span is the bandwidth that the display takes up. So I'm going to take just 10 megahertz. Okay, another emergency service signal. If I want to zoom in, I have to reduce the span, 5 megahertz. And if I want to zoom out, I'm going to increase the span, 20 megahertz. Okay. So another different service, this child analog radio. So, quiet. These radios are usually in the PMR public mobile radio 446 megahertz. So I'm going to pick the start frequency 446 megahertz and the stop frequency 446.5 megahertz. And if I press the push to talk button, there it is. Whoa, I think we need a wider span. So I'm going to set it to 2 megahertz. Okay. There it is. Beautiful carrier. Okay, what happens when a signal is not always visible? This kind of intermittent signals, how do you monitor them? Well, you can monitor them with this display functionality called waterfall. This is the frequency and this is the time. So if I rock the button, you can see this red dot here. If I push it longer, the line becomes longer, which means the signal has been longer than the other one. Okay, so different services. Okay, let's see some mobile phone carriers here. So first, 5G, rural 5G spectrum analyzer. Okay, so rural 5G, you can see it starting from 703 megahertz to 788 megahertz. So this is 5G. And well, the spectrum is not very used, but if I show you where it is, okay, these are the bands. So you can see that here we only have activity in the blue carrier, which is Movistar Spain. This is uplink bandwidth. So since I live in a small town, there is not much activity here. And the three carriers available are not, well, these two have not any activity at all. And this has strong activity, as you can see here. Let's see the 4G rural band, which goes from start 791 mega to 862 megahertz. Okay, this is the 4G spectrum. Once again, you can see the frequency planning here. You can see that you only see the downlink, not the uplink, because the uplink depends on less powerful devices. Okay, the cell phone towers are much more powerful than the cell phones. So now, yes, you can see the three different carriers. You can see three different stains in the waterfall, which are the three different carriers. Okay, now television, the classic digital video broadcasting service, terrestrial television, DVB-T, from 470 mega to 700 megahertz. Okay, you have it here. We have here 8 channels called multiplex, and well, they have more or less the same power, about minus 70 milliwatt decibels, dBm. Okay. One last service to see here. I'm interested in Wi-Fi, so I go to 2.4 gigahertz from and to 2.48 gigahertz. So not much to see here. I see carriers jumping here and there. These carriers are very narrow, which means they are not Wi-Fi. These carriers are probably from Zigbee, Thread, Bluetooth, any other service, not Wi-Fi, because Wi-Fi channels are much wider. I don't see any Wi-Fi's here, okay, because that would take up a lot of bandwidth. Okay, and well, I don't think these are Bluetooth, because Bluetooth does a lot of frequency hopping. Bluetooth is not static in one channel, okay? And that's been it, okay? Thank you for watching.